Welcome to the video presentation for the Essendon Keilor College one-to-one laptop program. We acknowledge the importance of technology in education, and we are very proud to invite you into the digital age at Essendon Keilor College. We hope the inclusion of digital devices in the classroom will lead to increased opportunities and potential for students and staff alike. There are a number of aspects of the program that we wish to draw your attention to, and I'm sure there are a lot of questions that you would like to have answered in the process. We'll do our best to address these concerns over the duration of this video. Firstly, it is important to note that Essendon Keilor College owns the laptop and student usage is according to the user agreement statement included with your device. We would like to remind students that before they take a laptop, they must have signed this document and that continued use of the device is subject to the conditions outlined in this agreement. Each laptop is linked with an individual student's CASES ID code, and as such is not transferable from one student to another. This means that if another student uses your laptop, their actions may be alongside your name. It is for this reason that it is essential that the laptop is only accessed by the student who signed the user agreement document. Your laptop is pre-installed with all of the necessary programs. The school holds licenses to such programs, and as a result, their installation is not to be modified or deleted. Additional programs may be installed on the advice of a teacher, but there are strict guidelines suggesting which programs may or may not be suitable. These will be discussed in greater depth later. If you have any problems with installed software, it may be necessary to reformat your device. As such, it is essential that all student work is backed up to a portable memory device each day. The software included with your laptop is chosen by the Department of Education and is deemed to be safe and appropriate for school-aged children. While some programs may not be specific to a student's course, we still ask that all installed programs remain on the device. Programs installed on your computer can be accessed by using the Edgestar navigation tool that appears at the top of the screen after login. You will note that they have been divided into subject-specific categories to make for easy browsing. Additional software can be accessed via the Start menu, including the Microsoft programs that students may need. Students are able to install their own software on the laptop based on the advice of their teacher. If a program is to be installed on your device, we ask that you ensure that it is legally obtained and not an illegal download. This also includes any music or video files that may be on the computer. All laptops have antivirus software included, and as such, there is no need for students to install additional security software. Virus software is configured to update from the school's network, but students must ensure that they run scans on their system regularly. Students are asked to not open nor reply to any files attached to suspicious or unknown emails, delete chain mail and junk mails immediately, exercise caution when downloading files from the internet, and students must save all files to the hard drive and scan it for viruses before opening. It is also essential that students report any issues as they may arise. It is essential that all students are able to back up their work to an external storage device like a USB stick or portable hard drive daily. Other peripherals, like an external mouse or earphones, are also recommended but are not necessarily essentials. Students must be aware that the technicians will not be held responsible for removing data from a student's device. If your device needs urgent repairs, it is essential that you have all work backed up. Please remember that failure to back up your work will not be an acceptable excuse for late submission. At Essendon Keilor College, we take cyber safety very seriously. We expect parents and guardians to support the school's cyber safety rules and guidelines included with this package. When at school, student usage is bound by the restrictions of the NetSpace network. This is a filtered network which prevents access to forbidden and unsavoury sites. We advise parents and guardians to adopt a similar attitude to safe internet usage at home. Please ensure the laptop is used in accordance with the acceptable use policy when at home. It may be advantageous to have your child use the device in view of parents and siblings to encourage safe browsing practices. The device is only to be used by the student who has signed the Statement of Understanding. This is to avoid any situation where a student misuses the login of another student. Be sure your words are only coming from you and not from the person you have lent your computer to. More information on cyber safety is available from the school or by visiting the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development's website at www.education.vic.gov.au/cybersafety. It is essential that students report any software issues or physical damage to the device immediately. Students must deliver their laptop along with their library ID card to their campus's laptop repair and service centre prior to school on the designated day. Software and network issues should be fixed on the day, but may require the computer to be reformatted. It is therefore essential that all students are in the habit of backing up their documents daily, as the technicians will not be responsible for removing student data. Physical damage to the device will take longer to fix, as we may have to order parts from off-site. Depending on the nature of the damage, a replacement device may be made available to the student. The school accepts no responsibility for any damage caused to the device through misuse, and a student's placement in the program may be reassessed if this is the case. Students will incur the cost of repair or replacement in the event of misuse. Evidence from other schools suggests that they have had very few problems with the loss or theft of digital devices given the appropriate precautions. In the unlikely event of theft or loss, it is essential that students file a report with the police and your school's laptop coordinator. Extensive documentation must be filled out to support your claim, and the student may be held responsible for the payment of the lost device. There are some simple steps you can take to avoid the theft of your device. If you leave your laptop in plain sight in a car, it will get stolen, so take the appropriate precautions. This does not mean getting out of the car and putting it in the boot, as thieves are often very observant. At school, the device must be secured in a locked locker when it's not in class. Students must ensure that their locks are of a good quality and spare keys are available in a safe place. The laptop does not stay in a student's locker overnight. It must be taken home and charged, ready for the next school day. There are some other simple steps you can take to ensure your laptop remains in good condition. When not in use, your device should be transported in the protective case provided, or locked safely in student lockers. Your protective cases will be given to you shortly. It is important that you don't carry anything else in the protective sleeve, such as power cords or memory sticks, as this can result in damage to the unit, particularly the screen. Your device should be carried inside the protective case, then placed in the student bag to provide extra protection, though we do ask students to be mindful of the contents of their bag. Both students and parents should familiarise themselves with the acceptable use document and make sure student usage is within the suggested guidelines. For more information, refer to the Caring for Your Device document included with your laptop. As the device remains the property of Essendon Keilor College, we ask that students do not personalise or modify the device in any way. Student names will be on the device when allocated, and there should be no reason for further modifications. Failure to comply may result in the student being asked to pay for repairs to the unit. Though it has been mentioned several times throughout this presentation, we would like to remind students again of the importance of backing up work daily. If your device needs maintenance, technicians will not be responsible for removing your data, and failure to keep a backup will not be an acceptable excuse for late submission. Together, we can all ensure the safe and effective use of digital learning technologies at Essendon Keilor College.